Yeah, this is where the
Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is H. Thomas, and it's my bro here, Jordan.
What's going on, y'all?
And this is the 7th episode of FX Fridays, right? If you guys haven't seen episodes 1 through 6, definitely go back into my page. Like, comment, share it. Just give some feedback as to, just what I've been going over the past 6 episodes. I've really been trying to provide the most content and, value possible, so you guys can see a little bit of a better insight on trading in the foreign exchange market, as well as being part of a platform, the I Am Mastery Academy that can also, help you trade in that market as well, right? So today's topic, I did want to talk about having an accountability partner, which is why I have my bro over here. So having an accountability partner is very, very important to success, right? First things first, you should very more so make sure that you are your own accountability partner, right? It's very, very important for you as a person to hold yourself accountable, right? Your accountability will increase your accountability. Say it one more time. Your accountability will increase your accountability, right? Simply put, you holding yourself to a certain standard, to a certain level of, value, you will increase the amount that you have in your account, not only in your financial accounts, but, in your mental account, your spiritual account, your emotional account. You're going to really strengthen your own worth and your own value by remaining accountable, right? And there's a couple of ways that you can essentially do that. Really, really simple, right? So one thing I like to see a lot on social media, Instagram, and it's become like a little bit of a fad, but there's not always like a bad fad. It's one of those good things. Checking in, right? So a lot of us, we go to the gym sometimes, we check in, hey, checking in, what's up? I'm in the spot, checking in, so on and so forth. Checking in is always a good way to really hold yourself accountable, hold others accountable as well, because it kind of becomes like, oh yeah, I didn't see you check in, what's up? Me personally, I could wholeheartedly say that I've been slacking with the gym myself, and when I was going to the gym, I had people checking me in, and when I didn't go to the gym, they're like, yo, H, you haven't been checking in, what's up? So in that regard, just checking in and holding others as well as yourself accountable is always a good way to really go about just making sure that you have that consistency in whatever it is that you're doing, whether it be going to the gym, eating, trading, so on and so forth. So just to provide a little bit of context behind the constructive criticism, I'm actually going to pass it over to my bro Jordan over here so he can give you a little bit more insight on it.
Constructive criticism can be really beneficial. As you're working towards your goals and you're, improving yourself, personal development in terms of whatever you're doing, diet, working out, saving, whatever goal you're trying to reach. You checking in with whether it's your mentor or one of your peers, your best friend, family, etc. Taking constructive criticism is essential to really take in the whole experience of the accountability, right? So if somebody's telling you, hey, I know you are this way, but maybe if you go about doing such and such X, Y, Z, you might be more beneficial to you in the long run. So being able to have an open mind and able to take constructive criticism, that can carry a long way. Whereas if you're more closed-minded or you feel like it's your way or the highway kind of thing, that can, in a sense, hinder your growth, right? So just overall, just being open to constructive criticism and realizing that it's for your benefit. It's not necessarily an attack on your personality or your worth or your, how you are as a person, but it's something that it's being seen on the outside about yourself that you may not see, or something that somebody might understand that may be able to just benefit you that you don't see yourself. So just being aware of constructive criticism, it's essential to accountability.
Now, one of the last things that also tie into constructive criticism is guided motivation, right? So, as we are holding others accountable in a way that, not only will help them be better, but uplift them, we want to make sure that we motivate them, but we motivate them with direction, guided motivation, right? A lot of times people say that, I don't want to be motivated, I want to be dedicated, but we do require some sort of motivation to, start our engines, Now with guided motivation, instead of, you saying, hey, I think that you could do this and you're special. You really want to get to the core, hey, rather than you saying, hey, I'm you could do it. Come on. Let's go. Come on. if, say for instance, I'll just use the gym example because I mentioned it before. Like, if I was struggling with a weight, right, and I had guided motivation, I would like someone would say, hey, like, I've seen you put up this weight in the past. Like, you're a beast. You're really awesome in what you do. Like, you're really stronger than you think. And that type of mentality, that type of thinking, it goes into just like, wow, I really am stronger. Like, you start to really go into just your progress, your journey. And it's very, very important that we reflect on our journey. When we reflect on our journey, it brings us towards the guided motivation that is required to keep going along the journey, right? So, in trading, for example, which is what it's about basically, if we were to lose a trade, and I've lost trades myself, lost many trades for the most part, but if we were to lose a trade, right, and someone's to tell you like, yo, don't even sweat it, bro. Like, I've seen that setup happen. I've seen you kill it like 9 times out of 10. You're like, wow, I really, like, if you someone that records your trades, you could go back and say, wow, I really did kill it 9 times out of 10. This might be the aberration, right? Because sometimes we are just 2-3 steps away, but that one step backwards could be the equivalent of 10 steps forward, right? So we just want to have it in our mind that we're always moving forward. Guided motivation helps us stay on a course that doesn't allow us to veer to the right, to the left, and be influenced by the opinions of others that may not truly understand where it is that we're exactly trying to go, right? So in terms of trading, right, it all ties into a trading plan in a sense. I would say the trading plan is the biggest accountability partner in trading. Trading plan just really gets us in and out of trades, and it keeps a goal for us in a sense that, we don't get veered off track. And, having a trading plan, having all the resources, whether you use signal services, products, your own analysis, whatever, so on and so forth, whatever you rely on to be successful in this opportunity, like, you want to make sure that you have a plan back behind it. And there's a certain system, there's a certain structure, there's a certain series of events that needs to happen for you to get into a trade and ultimately be successful, right? So, with that being said, definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you found this video helpful and it provided a lot of value and content, like, comment, share it, tell everybody about it, right? I definitely want to keep providing these videos, providing this content. Really want to keep going forward, just, showing you guys the lifestyle, the style of life, not only the lifestyle to say necessarily that, we're traveling, we're spending money, things like that, but the actual style of life, what it takes to the mindset behind why it is that what I'm doing, necessarily speaking, right? The style of life required to get the lifestyle. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. And I hope to see you guys on the next episode of FX Fridays.